We all know that guy. It can be a guy in a relationship that has gone bad, or it can be a guy who is flirting with some chick that he thinks might be the one. He thinks that the she is all into him, but the rest of us can see from a mile away that she totally hates him. It is harder to tell which type of clueless guy is sadder. The guy whose girlfriend can't stand him, or the guy who is chasing after a chick who hates him. Both are pathetic, of course. The guy who doesn't know his girlfriend can't stand him, at least has a little bit of an excuse she liked him at one point. At least in theory. What is the other guy's excuse? There's nothing more pathetic than a guy chasing after a girl he thinks is into him that really thinks he is a total idiot. I know one of those guys right now. He keeps hitting on a chick that is totally out of his league and keeps telling me that there's a lot of chemistry there. Of course, she never actually goes out with him and keeps putting him off when he asks to hang out. He thinks she is totally into him. But guess what? She hates him. Don't be that guy. 13 signs she hates your guts and you don't even know it. 13. You always are the first one to reach out. This one goes for the guy that is on the prowl and is trying to hook up with that special someone. You know who you are. I get the fact that you are trying to be impressive and show her that you have totally mad game. But let's face it, she never, and I mean never, gets in touch with you unless you get in touch with her first. You don't have to be a mind reader to figure this kind of thing out. If she only texts you when you text her first, or if she never ever calls you or messages you, then dude, guess what? She doesn't like you. Not only that, but the fact that you keep bugging her so much is making her like you even less. You might want to stop blowing up her phone before she decides to put a restraining order out on you. 12. She isn't jealous anymore. A lot of guys complain about how jealous their girlfriends can be. In fact, you used to do it. Remember when you and your girlfriend first started going out? Man, back then things were really wild. She was so into you. If any other chick even looked at you, she would flip right out. But lately, she could care less. Now, if you go out for the night, not only does she not seem worried about you being up to no good, but she seems happy that she has time to yourself. I mean, her being jealous used to bug you, but at least you knew that she cared. The thing is, she would probably be happy at this point if you went out and banged somebody else. She is now pretty much the opposite of jealous. In fact, she can't stand you. 11. She replies with one-word texts. So you are burning up her text inbox, sending her all sorts of fun and flirty texts. But no matter what you write to her, all she writes back are things like okay and oh. If you did not know better, you would think that she was not into you at all. Oh, but that is the thing. The reality of the situation is she really is not into you at all. And if you were not so clueless, you would be able to figure that out all on your own. She's trying to tell you something, and what she is trying to say is one of two things. She is either trying to say, I am busy and I can't talk right now, or she is saying, oh my God, why are you so clueless? I can't stand you. Leave me alone. Dude, by a clue, she does not want you to text her and she does not like you. 10. She flirts in front of you. This is a big one. If you can't figure this one out, then you really need help. This goes for if you are in a relationship or if you're trying to pick someone up. If she is flirting with other guys in front of you, at the least, she does not respect you. And at the most, she totally can't stand you. Sure, maybe she is trying to make you jealous. But if she is doing it by flirting with guys in front of you, do you take that as a sign that she likes you? She doesn't. If you are in a relationship with her, she is basically trying to tell you she wants out. And if you are not in a relationship with her and she is flirting in front of you, then obviously she does not want to be in one with you. Either way, come on, man, figure it out. She hates your guts. 9. When you chat with her online, she logs off. We know all about this one. You get on Facebook and you see the little dot next to her name that shows that she is online. But when you message her all of a sudden, the dot goes gray. Do you think this is just a coincidence? Do you think that she just missed your message and logged off right at the very same second that you wrote her? Well, if you think that I really do not know how to help you, it goes without saying that she does not like you and that she is trying to avoid you. The fact that you can't figure that out, or even worse, get all mad about it, is probably one of the reasons that she doesn't like you in the first place. Do you enjoy being an irritating stalker type? No! Then stop writing her, for crying out loud. 8. She goes out without you all the time. There are 3 kinds of couples. One type is the kind of couple that goes out together. This couple usually either breaks up pretty quickly or turns into the couple that stays home all the time, which is our second kind of couple. The third kind of couple is the kind that goes out without each other. While this can be somewhat healthy, it is cool to have some freedom in a relationship. After all, let's face it, if she does not want to go out to the club with you, and she does not want to stay at home with you watching TV, then she is trying to tell you something. And what she is trying to tell you is that she totally can't stand you. Man up and break up with her before she does it to you, because I can promise you that it is coming 7. She doesn't laugh at your jokes. This goes for the guy in the relationship or the guy that is out on the prowl. If a woman does not laugh at your jokes, let's face it, she does not dig you. There are 2 conceivable reasons for this to happen. One is that she simply does not think you are funny. This is bad and pretty much means you either have no shot with her or that your relationship is over. But even if she does not think you are funny, she still could laugh at your jokes just to let you know that she is interested in you, or even just to be polite. The fact that she does not even bother to be polite around you is pretty much all that you need to know about what she thinks about you. And the answer is not much. In fact, she does not like you at all. 6. She doesn't try and look good around you anymore. This is more for the guy in a relationship than the guy who is just out there trying to score. Sometimes in a relationship, a woman lets herself go because she is lazy, or to put a more positive spin on things, because she is comfortable with you and does not feel like she needs to work hard to make you like her. Other times, though, it is for an entirely different reason, which is possibly that she simply can't stand you anymore. Nothing says don't touch me because you disgust me more than your girlfriend not showering, sitting around in crappy clothes and eating Oreos all night. Who knows though, maybe you got lucky and are just hanging out with a woman who is really a lazy slug, or maybe she totally hates you. 5. She picks fights with you. Now just about all couples fight. In fact, sometimes fighting with your girlfriend is a really good thing for your relationship. If I act like a total jerk, I sort of expect my girlfriend to get in my face and call me out on it. Otherwise, she just keeps it all inside and will probably kill me in my sleep at some point. And who wants that? Not me. That is for sure. But I'm talking about something different. I'm talking about when your girlfriend is just walking around laying in the weeds just waiting for you to screw up or say something stupid so she can come at you and start a fight. When this happens, it is pretty much time to end the relationship. Because at the least, she is turning into a psycho. And at the most, she can't stand you anymore. 4. She stops pretending she likes your friends. You know your girlfriend does not like your friends a whole lot. And if she does, then you need a new group of guys to hang out with. When you are in a relationship, friends are there to listen to you complain about your girlfriend and to give you a reason to get out of the house and get hammered every once in a while. But the thing is, she's supposed to pretend that she likes your friends. And your friends are also supposed to pretend that they like her. As soon as she stops pretending the whole thing is one big record scratch, why would she stop pretending? Well, maybe she just can't take them anymore because they're such idiots. Or there could be another reason. Maybe she can't take you anymore because you're such an idiot. 3. Your birthday isn't a big deal anymore. When you first start going out with someone, your birthday is totally a big deal. She's going to buy you all sorts of expensive presents. She's going to take you out to dinner. She will make you a cake. She might even give you a little something extra in the bedroom that night. Then it gets kind of normalized and you might get a few presents and the cake, but the dinner and the bedroom thing is kind of out. But if she just gives you a card and says happy birthday, and she does not get you any presents, doesn't make you a cake, and looks at you with disgust when you talk about your bedroom present, then guess what, my friend? She can't stand you. At least you won't have another birthday like this because she won't be around. 2. She stops talking about the future. Remember when you had been going out with her for a couple of months and she kept talking about babies and weddings and the kind of house that she wanted to buy? Remember how much that used to drive you crazy? Like seriously, can't she just leave you alone? Lately she never does that anymore, and I mean ever. When she used to talk about weddings and love and baby carriages, now she never brings any of it up at all. This means one thing. She's just biding her time until she can get out. She does not like you, but is still hanging out with you because of habit, or because she does not have the guts to dump you. 1. She starts talking about other guys. There was a time when the only guy's name that was ever on her lips was yours. But lately she keeps talking about different guys, and probably one guy in particular that she works with. Oh man, he's just so funny and nice and such a good friend to her. It is enough to make you sick and seriously makes you bad. But guess what? She knows that makes you mad that she keeps talking about him, and she does it anyway. Why? Well, because she does not care that you are mad about it. And in fact, she may even enjoy it. Dude, she does not like you anymore. And her talking about this guy all the time might as well be a huge neon sign above her head that is telling you that. Figure it out and move on while you still have a tiny bit of pride left. Wait, don't leave just yet. Here are 2 bonus points for you. 1. She stops sleeping with you. Now, when you first start out with someone, the time that you spend in the bedroom together usually tends to be kind of wild. Then, of course, it just about always mellows out at some point. How could it not? It really is an interesting thing how 2 people could totally like each other that way for so long to the point they go crazy thinking about it and then just stop caring about doing it at all. That is just natural and is the kind of thing that happens in most relationships. But then again, there's another possibility that she totally despises you, and the thought of you touching her, let alone making love to her, makes her want to vomit. She does not like you anymore, man. You might as well figure that out. 2. She files a restraining order. Now, whether you are in a relationship or whether you are trying to start up a new one, there is one fact that pretty much guarantees that she is not into you at all, and that is when she files a restraining order on you. Now, obviously, you should have figured out the whole she hates my guts thing well before she had to do that in the first place, but now that she did, you really should probably buy a clue and leave her alone. Sadly, there are still guys out there that, even when a restraining order is filed, don't get it and think that she just needs time and that she will come around eventually. If you're one of these guys, guess what? It is not just the girl that filed the restraining order that hates your guts. The rest of us do too. If you enjoyed watching this video and want to learn more about relationships, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Also comment your thoughts below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching,